guys, welcome to Guyvergamingtv, and today we're back in Oakfield farm. But today we have something new to do on the farm. Well, I should dub. The harvesting is done, as you'll have seen from the last video, hopefully. So obviously we're going to wash the vehicles and stuff like that. Jump in the old modded Land Rover, which is a cracking model, I think I said in the last one. So as you see, I've got vehicles parked everywhere. I still have grass to do. But around here you'll see I've got the combine here to wash, as well as the header. I need to get that sewing machine out of the way. That has been washed. So still got a few things to clean up here, like a couple of tractors will need a wash down as well. But yeah, at the minute we have something else to do. So if I cruise onto one of our fields up here, and we'll see what our job is for today. Yeah, I've still got well, that to collect too yet, so it's still busy, still lots to do. You still have a lot to do. But in this field, you'll see I have dumped this little guy. And this little dude has the Asaria Scout on the back. So yep, as you may know, the Precision DLC has come out for Farming Simulator. This will tell you what your soil types are. Right, let's go in. As you see here, I've already tested it on field 9 here, which is only a grass field for me, so it doesn't really matter. But I gave it a wee test. I still have 1 and 2 to do. 3 is a grass field as well at the moment. That may change in the future. I may purchase 8 and 10 in the future for grass for when I start getting the animals going. But 1 and 2 are going to need doing. So as you see, I've already done this field and took samples, and I have loamy sand, sandy loam, sorry, and loamy sand in that field. So that's the soil types. pH levels are pretty good because it's just grass that I'm growing in there. You got 5.75 and 6.2-ish. Yeah. Nitrogen is pretty bad. Really low. Obviously the yield, but I'm not actually harvesting anything, so I'm not going to see the yield. But this is your stuff. So if we go in here, should now be oh, there we go, the precision farming. So soil types. See there, it says this mod divides the ground into 4 types of soil. Each individual soil type has its own characteristic which influences the crop growth and ultimately the yield. Therefore every soil type needs a special treatment and getting the maximum from your yield or from your field. So it's a bit like if any of you will watch Millennial Farmer, when he goes out with his sowing machine and starts planting the crops. You know, it's all done by GPS, and he has that Fieldworks app, is it? I think it is. And he's trying to, and he can see what's going on. And then when he goes out and does the solid fertilizer and spraying and stuff, he'll use the map there, and it'll be precise calculations on how much to put on. And I think he said each nozzle can put on a different amount if need be. So it's going to be like that. So you go out, you do your soil sampling, it'll give you a wee brown area like that, and that'll be where you've sampled. So you've got to do the whole field and then send those samples in, and the laboratory will check it and they will tell you what you've got. So this is what you'll find out. So you'll find your pH levels. Next to the soil map, you can find the pH value map. This indicates the acidity or basicity, is it, of the soil. pH value should always be in the optimal target range depending on the soil type. So target pH levels for your soil, so you can either check back with this or write it down. Probably tell you on there actually. 6 for loamy sand, sandy loam 6.5, loam, and silty clay. Why do you fix this, you might ask? Well, pH value can be increased by liming the field. This is recommended every 3rd harvest by default. The lime spreader automatically adjusts the application rate to the rate required to reach the optimal pH level target. There is also an option to control it manually. Now, some people want to control it manually, but my argument to that is, who controls stuff manually these days? Most tractors you'll find will have the GPS system in, the data will be loaded in there, and it will be done automatically by the GPS and computers. So I will have it on automatic, let's put it that way. If the pH value is not at the optimal level, the yield decreases. Depending on the soil type, the pH level decreases after every harvest. So it's going to bring a lot more into the game, in my opinion. It's going to be quite cool. Again, nitrogen. Next to the pH map, you can find the nitrogen map. This indicates the current level of nitrogen in the ground. The optimal level of nitrogen depends on the planted crop and the soil type. By walking on the field and having a look at the field info display, which you'll get somewhere on your screen, probably bottom left or something, you can see the current and targeted nitrogen levels of a specific spot on the field. That's pretty cool. So it's like having a tablet in your hand, I suppose, and getting the GPS through that. The nitrogen levels can be increased by applying either fertilizer or manure. Now, I don't use manure that often, so I will probably be using the fertilizer. Slurry or manure will increase the nitrogen level by a fixed value depending on the soil type. It is recommended that you do this before preparing the field for the next sowing. Mineral and liquid fertilizer adjusts the nitrogen level automatically to the crop requirements. If the crop is already planted, this should be done within the first growth state after sowing the crop. So you can do it before or after you've planted, by the sounds of it. And obviously with your minerals and liquid fertilizer, it can be attached to a computer, therefore done automatically. It's always possible to control the application rate manually. Again, I won't be doing that. In the yield map, you can see the yield of specific spots on the field. This can be used to analyze the field afterwards. So say you've only done maybe half a field, or you've been doing it manually and you don't think you've got it right. You check afterwards at what yield you've got on the map, which is actually pretty cool. Economic analysis, this is one I haven't actually looked into yet. I suppose that there should be two, maybe. To get an economic analysis of each field, you can click on each field in the precision farming page. This will open a window that lists the costs, earnings, and total balance of the field, and that's pretty cool. So now your money is going to be more precious to you, I suppose. You can see how much you spent on that field with fertilizers and all that sort of stuff, and then how much it's bringing you back, you see. That's pretty cool. You can either view the total values of the field or have a statistic since the last time the reset button was pressed. This gives you the possibility to track data over multiple harvests, and that's pretty cool too. Can't wait to see that in there. Right. There are two new buildings available in the shop, which have RTK antenna on top. This antenna provides a better GPS signal for the helpers. As long as one of the new buildings is placed on the map, the accuracy of the helpers is increased and they will work up to 11% faster than before. So I have the little one there on my farm because I don't have like additional fields and flat land to put the larger one. I have the small building shoved at the back of my farm, and as you see, it's a little John Deere GPS system there. So that is going to be really handy. So now I've gone through that, ladies and gents, let's jump in the machine. Get in the right side. And fire this bad boy up. You can see it unfold, and as you see on the map, it's zoomed in a bit and it's given us this little green circle. So you don't have to be mega accurate with this, like I'm gonna go up this western side of the map here. You just hit B to take your sample. It drills in, dumps it in a little pot, and Bob's your uncle finally joined. There's your first one done. So I'll just show you taking up this side. I want to try and cover it as best as I can, so I'm not going to do like end to end because it's a circle, so no, that's not going to give you the best coverage. I know there's only 3 pots on the back, but you can take more samples than that. But just in a machine, or we'll just say that technically you can take them out and dump them in there. Oh, it's the catching the entire field here, which is strange, but you know, we're dumping them in the back is what we're going to say there. That's my phone, sorry about that. You'll probably hear noises and stuff in the background anyways. I have the window open, so it's a bit warm in here. Getting most of the field, I suppose. Probably just because of where I'm sitting actually in the field, it doesn't look like it's getting ill. Now, because this is a 3-point hitch, you can probably use this on anything, to be fair. You can probably use it on any tractor that has these hitches on the back, but I just bought this just because, well, you know, yeah, it looks cool. Now, you can't obviously do this on any field you don't own. There you go. So if we look on the map now, as we save the content, see there's a new tab up here obviously for your precision farming stuff. You can see I've sampled all that side, so now I'm going to have to do the whole field, and then you'll get your you can send it away and you'll get your information. So I will not keep you for that, guys. I will knock off now and catch back when I've done it all. Welcome back, guys. As you see, that is the last sample taken. Fold this back up. We will lift it up. And we'll cruise back over to the landing. So, if you open F1, shows you how many samples are taken. It took 21 to do that field. So I'm probably thinking field 2 is going to be maybe 21 to 25. Like, it's not much bigger, I don't think. Let's have a look. Yeah, you'd maybe take about the same, maybe a bit less. 3 would maybe take 15, maybe. I missed the odd little space there, but it shouldn't really matter. But if you do the entire map, you'll see that it is in a pattern. I don't know how realistic that is. Probably fairly realistic, so we will go in like some sort of pattern. So, as you see, they're all taken now. So, if you hit Y there, samples will now be sent to a laboratory for analysis. You'll see the results of the source samples soon. And the price will pop up on the left, on the right, sorry. Over here. this in this field for now. I'm not going to do it yet. I need to sort all that out first. So I will leave it here. I think the more samples you take, the longer it actually takes to get the results. So we'll head back to the farm anyways. And suppose I'll bring the baling gear up here for that lot. Whoop. I don't know why it does that. Well, it just flies off to the left. I don't know if it's my finger hitting the keys. They're in my mint condition. What do you call it? Pickup trucks, that one. Class. That's for shows only. That one. Shows only. A working one. So now I need to find equipment. Oh, there you go. So that was 2,100 quid for them soil samples. I'm not sure how much it is for each set. I think it's like 300 quid for maybe up to 6 or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'll have to work that out. Like, but it ain't the cheapest thing in the world. But we have our samples back now. So as you can see here, we've got quite a range through this actually. We have sandy loam in the corner here. Got loam right down that end, and then silty clay down there. So pH levels aren't bad actually. They're not bad at all. They could do with a wee bit of topping up. I don't think they're all optimal to what they're supposed to be. So I didn't write them things down. Have a quick look. So pH levels. So what have we got? We have. We'll go with the loam first because we have the most of that. The loam's going to be 6.75 to be spot on. It is not. It's 6, so it is going to need a wee bit of topping up. A little bit there. Sandy loam 6.5, so that's going to need a bit of a touch up too. And then the silty clay 7, that's definitely going to need topping up. It's nowhere near 7. 6.25, so yeah, it's all going to need doing, like. So it is all going to need topping, so that is going to have to be liming the field. Now, oh yeah, lime required is on. It must have put it on automatically by the thing, so that's good. So that's going to need doing. Nitrogen is shocking on all of it. Look. So it's all going to need nitrogen on. Just really bad actually. Well, the corner down in it's absolutely shocking. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to. I always fertilize anyways, like, but it's definitely gonna need doing. The pH level he's doing, so obviously I need to line the place. Thing it now. Do I have? I have the fertilizer stuff, obviously. Do I have the lime equipment though? There's my gear for my fertilizer. These are liquid stuff. Do I have a Nope, I don't. I think for fertilizer. Right, there is my baler. Look in here. Oh, that's my square. Yeah, I need my square baler, I think. Yeah, I'll take the square baler. So what I'm gonna need. I'll use my class tractor, you know, keep it all same. So all this equipment needs washing, but I think there's another field I want to cut yet. So for now, get it in. Dump it in here. What I'm going to dump first. One back, one front. Back it up. That's alright, dump them front and back. Easy to get back on again later on. So I'm going to need the square baler. I have a trailer around here somewhere. Check this out. These class balers are class. Not sure if I can open the side of it on these. No, I thought I could. But yeah, I love it. I love the class equipment. I don't see many of it around where I live. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure there's a. I'm sure it's a class sales place, not a million miles away. You don't see many of them out. I've seen one or two knocking about. I've seen a few class harvesters as well, but combines, but not many. It's pretty much where I live, nearly enough all New Holland, with the odd John Deere knocking about, but it's pretty much nearly all New Holland. Oh, this bad boy's struggling to get up that hill. Right, so I've got this in the field ready. Let's just have a look at the shop. So I need what do I need? Fertilizing technology, is it? Wow, they're not cheap. This is for a lime in it, no? That's manure, that's all. Pooping stuff. Baling, loading wagons. I've got all sorts of stuff in here, guys, just ignore half of that. Can't afford that one, like, but yeah, let's do lime as well. Yeah, right. So, what have we got? 60 grand here. We'll get one of them. We'll just stick with that. That's 24 meters. That's quite a good throw, to be honest. We'll just get that. Yeah. And we'll get the guys to deliver it. So where's the shop? what a shop, isn't it, you know? That there. Oh yeah, we'll get the guys to deliver that for us. Not bother going up there for it. And that'll be the lime stuff ready. Need to see. Put a few bales here. This bad boy. I've just left them as it's dumped it. I'm not I haven't been around and collected it, you know what I mean? So it wasn't bad yield, so I'm assuming this isn't too bad either. There's probably not going to be any montages in this because helpers can't do this. So I don't have the opportunity to actually recam it and... Whoop! Oh, I'm a bit cockeyed, I wasn't watching what I was doing. You know, free cam it and get my videos from my montages, but... maybe in the next vid. We'll go cab mode for this, shall we? Picking up well. Could do with adjusting my mirrors for this, but we're all good. I will eventually get around to doing the first person Fridays and stuff. For videos and for streams maybe, but I still need to get my IR and stuff working right on it. Hoping I picked that up right, yeah. I've been looking at that Toby eye tracker, but they're expensive for something that I'm not 100% sure is going to work alright, so I've actually asked to see if I can get one for review. I haven't heard anything back yet. It's been probably nearly a week by the time this video goes out, so I'm probably not going to hear anything. So, another company that won't support small reviewers slash streamers slash YouTubers. But you can sort of understand when something costs a couple of quid, they're not going to just give it to anybody. But I sort of respect a company a bit more whenever they give it to somebody that an unbiased review and knows a little bit about tech, rather than somebody old idiot. I can mention a few. One that plays Euro Truck quite a bit that is sponsoring it stuff, and he has not a baldy. But we're not going to that now. Enough good for you bales on this. I'll probably square bale a lot because I say I do want animals at some point. So some will probably get used for feed and some will get used for thingamajigging, doing the barn and stuff like that. So I'm gonna miss the odd bit here, but it'll be grand. Miles up a bit more, I can get round quicker. There we go. And to finish the video off, I'll probably just jet wash the machines that are down there. Put them away for winter. They were all three of early autumn, so it is going to start getting cold soon. I haven't actually thought about where I'm going to put these damn things. Oh, actually, yet no, I have. Yeah, tell a lie. I've thought about where I'm going to put them. They're bumpy down here, isn't it? Flipping heck. Oh. Big bump. Going in well though, we're alright. I don't think there's anything that can tell you how many bales you've done. Well, unless you go to the options screen, I think the bale counter in there, isn't there? Not doing too bad though. Right, we'll go down here in this first one and then do every other one going up and down, like. I should get a good few bells out of this lot. I'm hoping, anyways. Just making my cores there. I'm actually doing this on a new PC. I've got a single core booster of 8.2 megahertz for some reason. I don't know how it's done that. 8,286 megahertz. That's hilarious. Intel core technology. I think he's reading that wrong myself. We'll go down here. Around, I'll get this second line here. Try and collect this that I've missed. Over here. Probably miss it because I'm not that good at this. Go. Whoop. Not too bad. I've got hail stuck on the back there. Didn't want to leave. Yeah, I love this class machinery. It looks really, really well, like. Everything's matching, so that's even better. Gotta have your matching gear, you know what I mean? So yeah, the precision stuff is going to be really interesting. I think it's going to add a little bit more to the game, and something else to do during, you know, your downtimes when you're not harvesting and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I need to get everything limed and whatnot. Back in my first job, and then we will. I think I'll maybe fertilise after I've planted, maybe. Oh, that's really slow on that hill. I think that's maybe how I'll do it. Get the first bit of planting down and then fertilise away that way, like. Best way of doing it. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on Farming Sim, guys. Hope you're enjoying the series. Please give us a like and a thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. It would be much appreciated. Farming Sim's still looking great. Fingers crossed the next one has even better graphics, more detail. I would like. I won't really class it as physical damage, but things breaking like hoses, couplings, things that we have to get out of the tractor and replace. Somewhat like if you've ever played Gold Rush, the game. They have like filters and batteries and things like that can die. That'd be quite cool if we could do stuff like that. And then you could have like your wee shed with spare parts in. I'd like something like that. Would be pretty cool. Some ground deformation, even if it's just a wee bit, just to make it a bit more immersive and interactive, with the mud and stuff like that. What else would I like to see? Manufacturers are pretty well covered at the minute, to be honest. At least for the UK and Europe area. Obviously keep the modding guys in, because some of the mods are amazing. It's what keeps this game alive for so long. I'd like... Oh, that one roll over. What else would I like? More stability multiplayer, I suppose. Although me and Ramp Team Up 4 are supposed to be doing at some point a multiplayer map. I think it's going to be the Chellington Valley whenever it comes out. because that is a huge map. There's like 10 farms. So keep an eye out for that, guys. I'm hoping to try and get a series on that as well. That will be cool. I'll do this roll and then come back, and then we'll go back to the farm and wash up. That is not coming out straight, is it? It's always cockeyed. I am not going to auto-load these, by the way, guys. I am going to collect them manually myself, because I quite enjoy doing that. I'll do it off screen. You don't need to watch me struggle putting bales on, but I do like baling manually, like, you know, putting them on the trailer and stuff like that, so I'll be doing that off screen. I'm into early autumn. I've not had any rain yet. Supposed to be new rain effects in the new farming sim, and you know what? I haven't seen them yet. I've not seen it yet. I haven't really played a map long enough to actually get rain. But yeah, I was going to do the Millennial Farmers map, guys, and put that on the series as well, but it's a bit buggy at the minute. Tried doing a review on it and I just couldn't get rid of the snow. Doesn't matter what I did, the snow just stayed. So what is supposed to be re-releasing it, I am waiting for the map to get updated and patched, but see what happens with that. A bit disappointed in that, to be fair. I think Mapper's Paradise really dropped the ball on that one. But yeah, looking forward to Chillington Valley. Should be cool. I enjoyed the original map, so this larger version should be really fun too. Get up to here and I'll stop. Spin it round ready for the next one, I suppose. That bale's in the way. Oh, you know, really struggles going to the hill, this thing. It's supposed to be a heavy bit of equipment, man. Put that off. 50. I'll have to walk back to the farm because, yeah. Don't have a Land Rover up here. So we'll run back down. I said, you know, we'll walk it. Nice country stroll. Getting a bit clouded on, might rain. I haven't checked the weather for a bit. Where's weather? There we go. Oh, we've got rain coming, look. It's not too bad. Apparently raining tomorrow, so baling might get stopped. Monday's on and off. I have to see about that one. Frost resistance is a new one. Pardon me, there's your animals. It's getting close to flogging the weight. I'm going to try and sell it when it's at its highest. Hope. These are your crop rotations, don't have any of that on the go. This is stuff that I've never touched. So, yeah. As you can see, we're pretty much still near the beginning of harvest. I've done already. I only have 2 fields, like, so it's no bother. Even the grass is starting to come to an end. I do have, I think, I've got some grass to collect. I think I have some grass to cut. Yeah, I'm not 100% on that, but I think I have. I need to check that out. Yeah, lovely stroll on a country lane. The leaves will be changing colour soon, which will be awesome. Autumn is definitely my favourite time of year. When the leaves change colour, everything looks amazing. So, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll jump in the land here and I'll actually show you where you can see it over there, look, the RTK station is. This thing's already dirty, yeah, I've already used it. It's a good little workhorse though. Gonna be a hitch on the back and everything. See, those bells are already done for silage. Obviously I have the pit around there full as well. There's my equipment. So here's the RTK station. This is where I've dumped it. This is what's given us the assistance with the helpers and stuff. And here is my... I don't know why they've got that bounciness in the game. I had that for a while now. I've changed parts of my computer, so it's definitely the PC. It's the weird with the game. I don't know if I've got VSync on or off, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, that'll help us do the lime. I need to buy some lime, obviously. Dump that somewhere. But yeah, let's spend the last couple of minutes jet washing the old combine down. That's what we needed for the rest of the year. Because that has done some work. Look at the state of it. That has worked hard this year. Worked hard. Remember, I fucking flipping pick it up. Right. Blast it down. Good. Oh yeah. Yeah. All nice and polished and clean again. You see rainbow sometimes off that when you're spraying. Looking great. Oh, your cartridge is brilliant for jet washing stuff. Oh, I need to do the header yet as well, but I'll do that later. Get this out of the way first. Well, this is stored in, if I remember rightly, this shed. I'll try and get it in the corner here. Checking which way the ladders come down. Go. There, and then when the header's done, I'll bring that in here and store it next to it too, somehow. Those header trailers I really don't like. So yeah, guys, there we go. That is one field done, another one to test. So again, I'll probably get that done off camera as well and show you the results of that in the next video. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And if you wish to help support the channel, we do have merchandise with stream elements. If you go along to the website, which you should be seeing on the screen now, you will see we have hoodies, t-shirts, mouse mats, extra large mouse mats or extra large ones, which are really nice. Mugs and things like that. So yeah. Or there may be a PayPal link in the description down below. Hit that if you want to buy us a one-off pint or help get a new GPU, which is required next. And also there are other links down below for things like War Thunder, Star Citizen. If you click them and join up if you want to play them sort of games, that'd be much appreciated. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you later.